4th of July weekend still happening, so we have to celebrate it with some brand new WWE figures. We got Dirty Dom, we got Bron Breakker, we have Liv Morgan, we have first time in the line Ethan Page, and right here, the very first Wyatt family. Let's go ahead and get these open. 3, 2, 1. Here we have all the figures in the line right here from Elite Series 119. We got Dirty Dom making the return, but this time he brought the Dirty Sanchez. Good job, Dom. Feel like this is well overdue, as well as the entrance gear, man. This is so cool that this is going to round up the whole Judgment Day look. I know we've been missing a couple of lads, but I feel like this is pretty going to be the one to seal the deal. Other figures in the series that we're going to get into: Liv Morgan, Ethan Page, Bron Breakker, Dexter Lumis, John Cena is the collector's edition, so for that one you'll have to get that tracked down either at Wally or Target. Looking so good in the packaging. Bron Breakker also introducing a brand new skin tone app. Very intrigued on how this actually looks like out of the packaging. He also does come with the Intercontinental Championship title and the side plates, man. This figure, oh yeah, we are ready for it, man. And I feel like Bron Breakker, he's been patiently waiting. Liv Morgan too. Now we can talk about the whole freaking squad right here, now that we got her in the right gear. Now, we've seen several different elites, but none quite like this, you guys. Very intrigued on how the new women's tag team title is going to measure up, because it's technically the only second release, given that we got that Rhea Ripley exclusive. But yeah, pretty solid. And then wrapping up the Wyatt family, actually the very first member in the Wyatt family, comes with the mask. We got Dexter Lumis right here with the whole updated look. I know it's saying first time in the line, but technically we have seen him in the basic. Oh, it doesn't say that. My bad. That's only for Ethan Page. Speaking of Ethan Page, we got him right here, right now, wanting to come out of the packaging to introduce the NXT Championship title. This one will be the run and chase figure, so definitely look out for that, you guys. Look at that. The look you make when you got all set right here from Elite Series 119. All that being said, you guys, let's get these out of the box. Excited to get this whole series all reviewed, you guys. A lot of good characters, a lot of good first time in the lines, and the whole beginning stages of the Wyatt family. You guys know we've made a lot of customs when it comes to this whole fam, so very intrigued on how that's going to measure up alongside one another. I want to go ahead and start out with Dirty Dom. I think this one right here, it's going to be the stealer from the set, but again, we won't find out until we do the full in-depth review. I do have the Ultimate Edition, and I also want to bring up the entire Judgment Day. I feel like that would be a nice little addition. And the fact that we got that dirty stash, oh, very excited, you guys. Before we can go anywhere right here with the review, I got to get all the members up in here. I got to get Mommy. I got to get Damian Priest. We're going to get, I know Carlito's no longer a thing, but dude, I mean, he was one of the OGs, bro. Like, the fact that they let my boy go, I'm still not happy with that. But bro, look at this. And then of course, we got to get JD McDonough right there with the nice Judgment Day shirt. We got to get Finn Balor wrapping up right here as a set. Look at this, you guys. This looks proper. Mommy, again, she's kind of backed up. She's like, what the hell are you doing, Liv? Why are you taking my man? We won't find that out until we get all these up in here, you guys. So that's kind of what they all look up alongside one another once you get them all rounded up. And I got to say, this right here, it is just a thing of beauty to finally have the Judgment Day right here in its entirety. We're going to do the same thing right here with the Wyatt family, but again, that will be further in the review. Stay tuned to the end of the video if you guys want to see all the customs, because we've actually executed, Riot Zoo executed a lot of the masks for literally all the characters. Now, let's grab Dirty Dom real quick, because this right here is going to be the one to steal the show, especially when it comes to this new updated look. Look at this, you guys. This might be the best Dirty Dom head scan that we've seen so far. And I know I might be giving a little bit too much credit, but here's kind of what we had to do. We kind of had to improvise until Mattel finally came along and gave us that dirty mustache. I just went ahead and painted it on, right? Feel like that did it for the time being. But now, you guys, look at that. We don't got to be painting nothing, because not only did they paint it, but they actually sculpted. I don't know if we can actually consider that an accessory. We can't actually remove his dirty stash, but you guys get the damn gist. Scale 2 right here, I do believe that they're almost in scale. The Ultimate just has a slight, very, very slight advantage on scale. I mean, keep in mind, usually that's how they come out as opposed to Elites. They're a little bit taller, but still, a lot of the stuff that you're seeing over here on this Elite, you can actually get that all swapped over here and converted, man. I know some people may be curious. We're going to go ahead and do that, so definitely stay tuned. Now, interchanging hands, you will get 2 closed fists already on the figure, and you will also get 2 mic open that you can interswap. You will get all the tattoo designs on both sets of hands, which is pretty nice to see. Dirty Dom, why the hell are you laying on the job, man? We got a figure review to complete here. All right, all that being said, let's check out the jacket. Let's see why Dexter Lumis has knocked on my boy Ethan Page. What is happening, you guys? We got the NXT Championship all over the place. All right, we're back with the jacket. We're going to go ahead and take this jacket off. I want to show you the back side real quick. That way you guys can see all that skull detail that continues throughout. All this is tooled too. The shoulder bits right here are all sculpted. The lower extremities are also all tooled. And then even the pockets, they're non-functioning, but you do get all the side tassels as well as that cow design print all throughout. Really, really freaking cool, you guys. Very smooth and pliable rubber. So as far as taking it off, it should be just a breeze. All you got to do is slide that off the right arm and then get that pulled off the left arm. Hero fix. It's the opposite. You guys know where we're going with this. Now, the inside, it actually does not get any of the paint apps. You'll just get the solid purple theme right there. You'll get a little bit of the black collar, but all that put to the side. You can see how the actual zipper has all been tooled right there. You can even see the little tiny zipper. It's non-functioning. You actually can't zip up the jacket, but at least you get the whole like effect and theme of it. So really awesome. Really like the jacket. Now, this separate piece right here, it's actually already pre-attached to the figure. You can't take it off like you'd normally be able to with other shirts where you can just go ahead and undo it. This is already you can't do anything about it. I mean, you can probably like slide it off the figure, but the way that he wore it was with the shirt on, and typically that's how he does it. So again, that's going to be a thing that you're going to have to go around. I might still have to do it, bro. I feel like that's kind of taken away because there is so much going on underneath these tights, you guys. Look at these purple tassels. Really, really digging that. And I don't know if you'd call these like bullet holes, but you do get matching designs right here on the right as you do on the left. You do have to align it to get the whole Rey Mysterio type of logo, and that's what it is. If you guys are wondering, this is actually what Rey Mysterio wears on the side of his mask. He got the power of 3 on each side, totaling out to 6. And then you got a triangle located, well, not a triangle, but more like a diamond shape centered in the middle with a couple of more bullet holes right there to be executed up there on the upper thigh region. On the back, you got sucio. What does that mean? Well, if you don't know Spanish, you're about to get some lessons here, man. Sucio means dirty Dom. Well, it doesn't mean Dom, but it's dirty. I mean, that's what Dirty Dom likes to, do backstage. That's what that's what he was just doing with Liv Morgan. So it makes sense why he's got sucio, right? He's a dirty man. I don't know why he's so damn dirty. Now, I'm going to tell you, these boots, really cool. Really like the little tassel works. All the logo designs have been executed properly. They are kind of scaled up. I feel like it's the same style of boots that Cody Rhodes does have. They're like that oversized proportion style of boot. So again, it's all on how you feel. And then on the actual shirt, you got Finn, Damian, Rhea, and Dirty Dom, and then it says the Judgment Day right at the bottom. Now, the top part, this is really cool, you guys. If you guys recall, his top picks didn't have this kind of detail. I know it was based off when he did wear that style of black shirt, but at the same time, I prefer all of this, man. This kind of gives me like the La Parka theme style. Obviously not with the DM, but I'm pretty sure that's where some of the inspiration had to come from. The hairpiece too sits on there really, really good. Really like how it's executed on there. And all of the tattoo work, you're going to see that all in double pinless design that we're getting right here with your boy. You can even see the whole carded image right there of that. Now, if you're not familiar with that, that's, I'm pretty sure it's Loteria. I could be wrong, but that's kind of what I think of. It was like El Borracho or El Cowboy or something. It was one or the other, but I definitely played that game growing up, so I can definitely attest that that's what you're going to be looking at right there inside the forearm piece. You got a little bit of a snake going on right there. Now the headpiece, I'm telling you, this is what really does the figure. It does pop off fairly easy, so if you guys are wondering like, bro, why is this popping off so damn easy? Well, that's the reason why. And if you guys are wondering as to how this looks like on the Ultimate, I'm going to go ahead and try it because I'm sure some people are going to play it out. I'll also put the Ultimate scan on the Elite so you guys can kind of see, ooh, not too shabby, bro. So that's what it looks like on the Elite. This right here, I have a little bandana on. I'll go ahead and take that off. That way you can get the full execution of it all. So there it is. Check that out. Ultimate Edition, Dirty Dom, top notch. Looking so damn good though, man. But again, this figure, it's going to rank pretty good. I feel like even though we're getting some repaints, and that's what it is, ultimately that's what we're getting here. It is a repaint, but at the same time, it was a very much deserved repaint and something that just needed to complete that whole faction right there within the Judgment Day. I'm ranking this figure a solid 9.3. This is going to sit really high right here in the set, but I'm sure we'll get some kind of comp because I know Bron Breakker wants to see what he can do up in here, right? Do keep in mind, this is the updated like whole skin tone factor. Anything before this, you guys, they were actually utilizing more of like a lighter skin tone. I have an Ultimate Edition using the new Austin style of torso, which is based off the Monday Night Wars. But I don't know, man. I feel like this one just works so much better. I also have his very first Elite. I don't have the actual scan. I've been kind of going back and forth for the life of me. They pop off easily sometimes. They just get lost in the fodder bins, but this is the original Elite. What I will do for you, though, because I know some people may be curious, like, how does the Elite measure up alongside one another? I'll still take it off the Austin fodder. That way you guys can get the whole effect. So, lighter skin tone, darker skin tone. Which one do you guys prefer? Go in the comments. Let me know. I feel like this is going to be kind of a clash because even this is not all that light. This kind of has more of like a, I don't know, would you guys say like a Seth Rollins style of tint? I would say that's probably the closest likeness scale. Yeah, they're both right there dead on the money. I mean, they're both elites, so they're both scaled right there accordingly. Now, the only accessories that you actually will get will be the belt as well as the 2 finger pointing hands. So you'll get 2 of those so you can honor the Oos if, you know, he ever ends up joining Bloodline. I'm kidding. But for real, really awesome that they ended up doing the side plates right here with the belt. I'm going to go ahead and show you this because they usually don't do this sometimes. I mean, I feel like now more than ever, they're definitely coming around to it, especially if it's being released with a specific figure that did hold the title. You can see Bron Breakker on the left and Bron Breakker on the right, and you got that signature Intercontinental Gold being brought right there in the middle. Backside, it is being brought together the same way, and I really just like the fact of how it all matches right there with the actual gear, you guys. I don't know. You guys let me know if you guys like the yellow. Some people like the pink more. Feel like pink is more paying homage to his dad, but pretty damn cool, man. I like it. All right, let's go ahead and check out the actual figure itself. Now, the scan right here, it is predetermined. I mean, he's already screaming, and I do love expressions. Definitely cannot take away from it. But here's the thing, you guys. Like, this is the first time that we're getting Bron Breakker, right, with a darker skin tone. So if you wanted to play out a whole match, I mean, the guy's going to be screaming. I feel like this would have been a great opportunity for them to throw in 2 alternative skins, 1 screaming one and 1 regular one. That way you could play out a couple of different scenarios because you technically cannot do that with this, right? You can't just pop this head on over here and be like, oh my gosh, she's not screaming right now. So if you're trying to play out like a whole, yeah, it's going to take away from it. But he's going to be doing spears nonstop. So I feel like that's the right scan. I really like the zebra print. Yeah, I would say zebra print for sure. And it's all mixed throughout the entire tights. You will get 1 accent white right here that does start from the bottom and work all the way up right there to the armpit region on both sides. On the left, as well as, no, only on one side. My bad, you guys. So the right does not get the same treatment. It's only one-sided. The tattoo right there, I'll get that signature shoulder tattoo located right there up top, and you get that double pinless design. It is the same style of body, so if you guys want full in-depth points of articulation, we've already gone over this, not only with him, but also with Dirty Dom. There's really no new points of articulation. It's all same. It's basically a repaint, you guys. That's what you're looking at here. You're getting like a bright yellow repaint as opposed to the actual pink, as well as the skin tone. So you're getting the repaint in a couple of different scenarios. He is on ball hip, and yep, pretty good right there on the ball hip. I feel like no issues. I feel like it's a hit or miss sometimes with these guys. I'll definitely show you this because I know some people are maybe concerned about that, but this one seems to be rocking pretty good. You get that calf rotation, the new style of ankle articulation, and then you get Breakker on the side of the boots with the little mitchy-matchy on both sides. I'm giving this figure an 8.5. He would rank higher, but I don't know, you guys. You can definitely see some QC issues where you get some of the black splatter on the actual skin tone, like on the front, on the back. It's kind of scattered pretty well throughout. And the fact that you're just stuck with the screaming look, that kind of takes away from me. But go in the comments, man. Are you guys cool with that? Is that something you guys can live? Or something you're just like, Hero Fix, you're being too damn picky? I may very well be, but I got to give you my opinion on how these figures, when you get them. You know, like if you end up picking it up, like, but Hero Fix said this, Hero Fix, no. You're going to get the full in-depth review, and that's kind of what we love to do. Next up, I don't know, man. I definitely want to go over to here, but I definitely want to come back over here to bring her into perspective because, bro, Judgment Day, I would consider this the last member that needed the repaint to get the whole squad, squared up. Plus the fact that we have that return of that women's title. You do get 2 interchanging hands. You get full on open on both of them, and then you get 2 mic open on the figure. You get more of like a John Cena, you can't see me right there on one of them, and this one is kind of shut close. So that way you could do the actual like whole signature pose of it all, you guys. All right, let's bring her up and see how she looks, man. I think she looks pretty good. Now, I actually do have like her Mortal Kombat. I'm going to call it that. I would definitely say this is like a reptile of MK. I don't know. What do you guys think? At the same time, the one thing I got to point this out, I know a lot of people have been talking about this in the forums, but a couple of things about the skin. One, it sits really high, man. It's sitting really high. And the actual likeness of it all, you guys, like this one, I definitely see Liv Morgan on the left side. On the Nero one, it's like a sad attempt, and maybe it's the expression. I think that's probably what's happening here, but I don't know, man. I'm kind of definitely struggling to see Liv Morgan the way that I'm seeing her over here on the left side, but you guys got to go in the comments. Scale, yeah, the Nero one is going to be scaled up just a tad bit taller, mainly due to the neck sitting higher. You can kind of see how it's kind of sitting like a couple of centimeters higher. The belt right here, this is a really nice looking belt, you guys. Really like this women's title being brought back here because the only way to get it was with the Raw ring, when it was exclusive to Rhea Ripley. But now you got the whole side plates right there for Liv. So at the same time, both will be, I don't know, I would still consider that one definitely something that you need. But at the same time, like, if you got Rhea holding the belt and you got Liv side plates, I don't know, man. And she's going to be the one, too, also for 2025. 2026 for the next few years, she's definitely going to be the women's champ, probably matching like a John Cena record. I know it's too early in the career to be able to determine that, but she has just dominated so damn much. Really like the belt right here that was included with her. Now, as far as the actual gear itself, you got Dirty Dom right there on the actual shirt itself. All this right here on the arm, none of this is tooled. This is actually all painted, which, I don't know, I feel like that would definitely take away with some of the points because, I don't know, you guys, I feel like something like that could definitely be tooled. Like, you're getting it with the belt. And the actual belt itself around the waist, it's actually a separate piece. You can kind of see how it floats on the figure. So the fact that they tooled it on the belt and they didn't do it on the arm, I don't know, man. That's going to take away from it. They actually also did the whole little black piece right here on the upper left thigh. And the knee pads, you guys, this is so cool how they did it. So the actual boot design goes past the knee pad line. So this is actually a whole piece in and of itself. Do you guys see how it's all being brought together? Typically, if you look at this, I mean, technically it's still a knee pad and it is slightly separate. It's kind of hard to see it, but check this out. They just made it look so good to where it looks like just one piece. So it is a separate piece, but it's almost like it's adhered to it, you guys. You can't actually like slide it up. It's already preset on the actual figure. So I think that's what they did. They ended up gluing part of the actual like boot to the actual calf. So that way you get the whole theme where it's all being brought together. I really like the straps too, getting some nice white accents surrounding the actual boot in itself. And then the lower part right there, you can see how the whole studded pattern design continues throughout. Now on the back of the actual trunks, you'll get the eye right there located on the back. And then up top, this is kind of really weird. Like they sculpted the design of the shirt, but they didn't paint it. They kind of did like a Seth Rollins moves where they didn't do the tattoo. They're like, oh, don't worry, the hairpiece will be covering it. I don't know, man. You're going to get a figure unboxing review. You're definitely going to get called out for that. So there it is. You can see the necklace also painted on, nothing tooled. I got to give this figure an 8. Like, I feel like an 8 is being really generous. But, bro, just the way that scan is sitting on there, I'm kind of clashing. Now, next up, I got to show you this, you guys. This looks so good, right? So, as you guys know, if you guys are new to the channel, I'm going to tell you something. We don't wait around for Mattel to come in here and give us figures. We love making customs. Now, we actually have an Uncle Howdy custom right here, and this is based off the Ultimate Edition. So, that being said, let's get the rest of the Y family in here, right? Let's get Alexa Bliss. I know Alexa Bliss hasn't been announced, but it's inevitable, man. It's bound to happen. Why not? We're going to get Eric Rowan up in here. Now, I actually do have the mask pre-tooled on the figure. And check this out. We even got the rest. This is also from Riot Zoo. Pretty sure he did all the painting on all the masks. So if you guys are wondering, like, bro, where the hell are you getting these Mattel figures? They're not. They're customs, bro. So take a cheesy, take a pill, because now we got all of them rounded up right here. Now, the mask, I don't know, you guys. I'm kind of clashing with it. And the reason why I'm clashing, before I show you the mask, I'm going to go ahead and show you the interchanging hands. You get 2 closed fists on the figure, and then you get 2 mic open that you can swap out. And it's really cool because the whole handpiece, it's actually all tooled, like on the knuckles, on the upper part, on the middle portion. Really nice to see Mattel stepping in here and delivering this type of detail with the figure. Now, let's talk about this mask, you guys, because as we mentioned, it has been done. And this is also done by Riot Zoo. So you guys go in the comments. Which one do you guys like as far as paint apps? Do you guys like the one that was released by Mattel? Or do you guys like the more authentic, true colors? And I know they've reflected a couple of different looks with the mask, but when you talk about like Dexter Lumis, this is kind of what comes to mind. And you can actually put this on the figure as well, I'm pretty sure, because they're already pre-tooled on there. You can remove the mask too as well, but you know what? We're going to have to save that for a little bit later on, you guys. I know you guys want to see it. I know you want to see it. All right, I'll do it. Yeah, it's going to, maybe I have to take off the actual jacket. It's kind of sitting really high. It fits on my Mattel figures, like my other figures that I had laying around. So, I don't know, that might be the case. It might be just where I have to take off the jacket and it might sit proper. Now, here's the thing. Dexter Lumis, second release. We've gotten him once, but it was in basic. I converted mine into an elite. I still use the basic arms. So if you guys are curious, like, bro, what the hell you got going on? That's right. We got, Elias from the waist down, and then you got a smaller torso. I believe this came off either, honestly, I couldn't tell you. This custom was done like 2 years ago, so I can't tell you who did the torso, but I feel like the torso that I chose is pretty damn close to what Mattel ended up doing. Now, when you do take off the mask, you'll get Dexter Lumis, but you're not going to get him with the short hair. You're actually going to get him with the longer hair that actually, I don't know, it's executed really nice. Like how the whole hairpiece is being like transcended into his actual hairpiece. They did a really good job to where it's kind of masking and hiding the effects of the mask. Now, the mask, dude, this is so insane. Really dig the way that they did the beak. I still think that Riot Zoo freaking nailed it, but at the same time, Mattel's doing some great stuff. The way that they made this look authentic with the actual black strap that wraps around the entire hairpiece. That is so awesome, you guys. Now, the actual scan in of itself, yeah, I don't know. I feel like it looks pretty good, and I'm gonna be straight with you. First time I saw him, I was really confused. I'm like, who the hell is that? Like, he did not look anywhere near compared to when he made his debut. And I feel like this look, it's just working so much better for the lad. The bigger beard, the longer hair, just revamping the character from the ground up. Really digging that. The jacket piece, really digging the jacket too, man. Getting a lot of nice tooling right here with the tassels on the shoulder bits, on the pockets. You get a lot of zippers too incorporated with the figure, even inside the jacket. On the back side, you'll get the continuation of all of that beautiful tooling right there on the figure. Really, really awesome, you guys. Now, the head scans do pop off pretty smooth. Really no issues. Now we can go ahead and test it. Now we can see how the mask is actually going to look like on the figure if we plan on using the Riot Zoo piece, which at some point, yeah, I don't know. I feel like for different pictures, it's definitely going to have to be a thing. Oh, yeah, dude, that looks really good, you guys. Look at that. That looks freaking awesome. So, again, if you're not a fan of the way that it turned out with Mattel, you can always hit up Riot Zoo, and I think that's going to definitely do some justice, you guys. Go in the comments. Do you guys like this one, or do you guys like the other one? And it's really good. No issues. I mean, I'm shaking this. You got to kind of really pull it off in order for that to come off. So, really freaking cool. Really like that, you guys. Mattel, good job, but Riot Zoo, bro, oh, yeah. Now, tattoo work. We got to talk about the tattoo work. There's a lot going on right here. And we got to talk about articulation as well, you guys. Because, again, first time in the line, in the elite. We've gotten them in the basic, but never an elite. So we've never got... Actually, these pants right here might be a whole new introduction. I know we've seen this torso in the past, but I feel like these pants, especially when you're talking about like from the knees down, this is all new tooling, you guys. Like, It might be like an addition to, I would probably say like the CM Punk promo gear elite that was exclusive to Mattel Creations, but pretty solid. It feels really good in the hand too. Head scan goes about this far down, that far back. You get a little side to side shoulder bits. You get a full 360 on the upper bicep region. Double pinless design right there on the elbows. You get the wrist articulation. That's kind of loose. I don't know. Sometimes it seems like it wants to pop out. You get the ab crunch, pretty good. That far back, full 360 around the waist. As far as the hips, they go that far out, no issues, no locking. They go this far forward, about that far back. You do get the upper thigh cut. You get double pinless knees right there. And I just really like all this, you guys. Look at this. This has got like, would you guys say like a snake? Yeah, it's like a snake style of texture on the front and then regular style of pants on the back. Little tiny black boots on the bottom, bringing this figure to a 9.9, man. Really close to a 10. I mean, there's little minor things, but at the same time, this figure right here, I was so excited. I cannot wait to complete the rest of the Wyatt fam. Now, next up, we got to get right here the NXT champ. That's right, Ethan Page. We got Ego at its almightiest finally being introduced as a first time in the line, and I would say awesome. Love this. Matter of fact, I know he's a figgy collector just like us, so really appreciate the fact that they brought everything with this lad, you guys, and he brought a whole lot of hands. So we got 2 mic open on the figure itself. You can interswap it with a couple of different looks. So you'll either get 2 pointy fingering. Yeah, that's right. You can pick the nose, you can pick that ass, you can pick whatever, and then you got 2 full-on open in case if you want to slap a fool for running his mouth, telling you that he's not part of the figgy. He is part of the figgy game, damn it. I would say out of all the wrestlers up alongside Ryder, actually, I can't call him Ryder, but you guys know he's definitely a figgy. The Major Bros, come on. But Ethan Page in its own right, dude. Love watching his collection videos. Love watching his videos. He's got an awesome YouTube channel, and I feel like his channel is being reflected just as good right here as his tight design. We got all Ego on the back, right? Got double pinless on them knees. You got a little gold accent on the back of the knee pad, and then you get the 2 crowns located on the front of the knee pads with the little matchy right there on the side of the boots, man. Ethan Page, without a doubt, look, it's so good. Now, articulation, head goes this far forward, that far back, a little side to side. You get the shoulders coming out pretty good. Upper bicep, double pinless elbows. You do get ab crunch that rocks pretty good far forward, that far back. You get a full 360. The legs right here, moment of truth. They are a little bit stiff, especially the right one. Upper thigh cut right there. And then you get that double pinless design right there that we were talking about on the knees. A little bit stiff on mine. You do get the upper or calf cut as well. And then you get the new boot style of articulation where you get a full 360 rotation. Ethan Page, I'm giving him a 9.5. Very happy to have the return. And we have seen this belt quite a bit. So if you guys are curious, like, anything new? No, bro. You got the same blue, same red, same NXT logo design right there. And one that just needs the right figure. Ranking as a set, I got to tell you, this is a tough one, man. Like, as much as I wanted to go right here with Dirty Dom at the same time, I'm still struggling because, bro, this right here. Dexter Lumis ranking number 1 for sure. Love the mask, love the jacket, all the options, wrong scan. Maybe it's the mask. I feel like it's the mask that's really outdoing this figure. Number 2, we give it to Dirty Dom. Number 3, I got to give it to my boy Lumis over here. No, I'm kidding. Ethan Page. And then 4, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still going with Liv. No. It's a tie. I'm going to go ahead and rank these 2 as a tie because there's some stuff, man, that I'm just having a tough time getting past. But go in the comments. Let me know what figures you guys like from the set. Let me know in the comments how do you rank these. Which one is your favorite figure? Which one is your least favorite figure? If you're this far in the video, you guys, please drop a like. It really helps out the channel. It doesn't cost you anything except epic WWE figure content. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Drop a like. Hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you, my friends, on the next one. Yeah!